Alright, the Knicks just walked into San Antonio and stole game 1, 105-95. But here's the strange part, they did it shooting under 42%. So how do you win a finals game on the road on an ugly shooting night? Let's find the one number that did it, because this was not a track meet, this was a rock fight. Both teams shot poorly, both teams grounded out, so the game didn't come down to who was hot. It came down to who beat themselves, and tonight, that was San Antonio. This is Game is Culture. Real quick before we get into it, if you like breakdowns that actually show the math instead of just yelling takes at you, go hit subscribe. It's free and it genuinely helps, so click it. First, the number that decided it, turnovers. Because the Knicks took care of the ball and the Spurs did not. New York gave it away just 8 times all night. San Antonio coughed it up 13. That's a 5-possession swing in a 10-point game. So the Spurs basically handed New York the margin of victory. And here's why that matters so much in a low-scoring game. Because when nobody can shoot, every single possession is gold. A turnover isn't just a missed chance. It's a free transition bucket for the other team and a wasted trip for you. So in a game this tight, 13 giveaways is a death sentence. Now the second self-inflicted wound, the three-point line. Because the Spurs fell in love with the three. Look at their shot diet. Of their 89 field goal attempts, 43 of them were threes. That's almost half the offense fired from deep in a game where the threes were not falling. And they bricked them. The Spurs hit just 11 of those 43, around 26%. The Knicks took fewer, made the same 11, and shot a better clip. So both teams made the exact same number of threes, but San Antonio wasted 23 extra possessions chasing them. But here's the twist. The Spurs actually won the stat they're supposed to win. The glass. San Antonio out-rebounded New York 54-49 and dominated the offensive boards. So their identity held up. They got the extra chances. They just turned around and gave those chances right back with the turnovers and the bricked threes. And that's the maddening part for San Antonio, because they won the rebounding battle and they got to the free throw line more. They did the hard things right, but they drowned all of it in sloppy turnovers and bad shot selection. So the effort was there, the discipline was not. So how did the Knicks score enough? Balance. Because New York didn't need a hero night. Brunson led the way with 30, but Towns added 18, Anunoby 17, and Shamet dropped 13 off the bench. So while the Spurs leaned on one inefficient star, the Knicks beat them with a balanced 4-man attack. And they moved it too. New York racked up 20 assists to San Antonio's 16. So the ball found the open man, the shots came in rhythm, and the turnovers stayed low. That's a disciplined offense, and in a rock fight, discipline wins. So, the verdict. New York won this game in the margins. They protected the ball, they took smarter shots, and they shared it. San Antonio won the glass and the foul line, but gave it all back with 13 turnovers and 43 heaves from deep. So the better team on the night was simply the cleaner one. But here's the honest caveat for New York. They won, and they still shot under 42%, so this was not a clean, repeatable masterpiece. It was a gritty road steal. If the Spurs simply value the ball in Game 2, this entire result can flip. So I'm going to leave it with you. Did the Knicks win this game, or did the Spurs just lose it? Because there's a real difference, and it decides how scared New York should actually be. So tell me down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe. We're in a race to 1,000 subscribers, so please join the family.